What up, though, world? It's your boy Trap Talk Blue, man. Listen, man, as I keep looking at this Julio foolio situation, man, this shit is beyond sad, dog. And it's like, it's ignorant, man, nigga. And listen, for me not to be able to cuss and say certain things on YouTube, right? Like, anybody who follow me, y'all know I'd have been struck 1,000 times. I done almost been took off of here for saying little shit, not nothing hateful, just little speaking my mind. I might say something about a certain type of person, right? Say, but I'm not saying it even in a bad way. I'm just using the term of what they are, right? Strike me. I literally said that Boosie and Kodak Black have slave mentality. They struck me, even though I believe that it was somebody I know that was doing that shit, and I think YouTube caught on to it, like, and they stopped doing it now because I say pretty much what I want to say, and I haven't had a problem since, right? So I don't know, but I know they will take you off over here. They will strike you without a problem. So knowing that you can get struck for damn near nothing or anything on here, right? How can this shit be on the platform? That's why I'm telling you that these people that I'm on, the YouTubes, the TikToks, they listen, man. If I'm talking some real shit, I'm talking about, and I'm saying some meaningful, purposeful shit that can really change lives, and it's for the positive, and they will literally strike me for some words, and I don't have, I got like 6,000 fucking followers, barely, right? But here go these guys with hundreds of thousands or maybe millions of followers. They're rappers, and what they're promoting, they're talking about murder and killing and these things, and you know that it's real beef. This the thing, you know that it's real beef between two individuals, and you know that life can be took from this. Why are you allowed to promote this shit? Why? And it's all only watch YouTube, the only thing I'm on. So don't tell me that y'all give a fuck about freedom of speech. It's like y'all want to ban and fuck over who y'all want to, but the motherfuckers that's out here putting out this killing shit, this drug usage shit to our people, bro, y'all pushing that shit far up the thing as y'all actually pushing that shit. Y'all actually pushing this Julio Foolio and the other little boy he beefing with. Y'all pushing this. This all I'm seeing on everybody's shit. Now, of course, I'm reporting on it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, motherfuckers be like, "Well, you doing it for views? You goddamn right." But if I'm gonna do it to get views, I'm gonna talk about some. I'm gonna talk about some that's the change shit for the better, my dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some shit unnecessary, man. I'm not no right doing motherfucker. I mean, I do right by people the best I can, my dog. But I'm not no saint, no angel, bro. I understand what goes on. But this shit that they're promoting is so unnecessary. And it's not, there are people that's dying from this shit. Man, you ever see them movies where they get people, you know how they be, you ever see the movies where it be some sick motherfuckers kidnapping people and they'll put them in like a dungeon, and then they had like millions of people all around the world watching people kill each other. That's just what YouTube is. But that's the black folks in the cage and the rich motherfuckers watching. They look at us like we're entertainment, but this is real life to us. They look at this shit like it's entertainment to them. They like cutting on the news, seeing what black to kill what black. It'd be tragic if it's they people. This shit would have been stopped. You think they had this Julio Foolio shit on here and other rap disses? You think they would show this on their platform? Listen, if I say that Boosie and whatchamacallit got slave mentality, and they literally struck me and told me you can take my me down off of YouTube and all my content for that. These motherfuckers is putting videos on here talking about dead people, telling exactly how murders happen. You letting these motherfuckers literally kill each other on your platform. But it's okay. And it's like that's the shit you push. Because no matter what you put on YouTube, it takes, y'all pushing this shit straight up the algorithm. And it's It's sad, man. You know what I'm saying? That whole situation is sad. And then young dog, here he go, knowing his life can be took. But kids looking at this shit, like I say, no matter how Julio been shot up, they make that shit look cool. No matter how much pain he went through, how scared he was, he would never show the world that because he wanted to make it look cool so he could make these few dollars. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was scared to death. Something, you know what I'm saying? I just don't understand his last move. I don't understand that last move he made. I don't get it, man. Dropping your location, you out there, like, and who knew where you was at? Like, he was set up, man. This social media shit will get you. Everybody got their cameras. So they following everybody, and they already had a squad out there, man. And the young dog out here rapping about that shit, and kids looking at this shit like dog ain't going to jail. So I can rap about these. And here go the thing: these kids that's watching this is some motherfucker right now making a diss track about dead motherfuckers. There's somebody out here trying to be these niggas right now. Believe me, and they this dumb. Like, do you know dog about to go to jail for life or he about to die? The look, boy, but we watching it for entertainment. Everybody watching this, clicking on every day, hoping we wake up and hear this boy been shot or shot up. Or who it was just like with the Tupac shit. You know what I'm saying? When Tupac and Biggie was beefing, every day it was somebody else getting killed. So it was just like it if the internet was big then, man, a lot of people would have been rich then. Because that's all you waited for is to cut on the news or the TV or whatever you was watching back then to see how many times who Tupac shoot at, who shot at him, or who done died on their side, and who done died on their side, who done got into fights. That type of shit sells, bro. But the problem is you got mimickers. These young boys want to be this shit. And then I watch how as an older man now, you really don't know the power of this content shit is. Like when I was watching the dude who did the revenge porn shit, it was a young white guy. He was what he was doing, he was putting like you could send him pictures of like women or men, whatever, they be nude or whatever. And he was destroying like people's lives or whatever, right? And it was like no matter how many people's lives was destroyed behind that shit, you had mimickers. You had people who, and then the shit that he made people do. This where I was going with it. Seeing my mind be thrown off. It was kids. They had the girl called the Butthole Girl, right? I never had heard of her. I'm sitting there watching this shit, and my girl was like, "Yeah, I remember an interview with her on something." So the little girl was doing porn or whatever. She got her kids took and everything, man. She was putting phones up her butt, all type of shit up her ass, and this. Then she crying like a victim at the end. But so many people that followed this guy, he had like a cult-like following. Whatever he would tell these people to do, they was doing it. And you would be like, who mind this fuck? Man, it was people, I seen people shitting in their own sunroofs. They was just doing crazy shit. This one chick took a toothbrush, pissed and shitted in the toilet, took the toothbrush and wiped the shit and piss up out the toilet that she just shitted and pissed in the toilet and brushed her own teeth with it. All because of dog. This the type of shit that kids do. Like when you get these what you call that shit? When you tell somebody to do something, you dare, whatever that shit is, them dares that be on TV, like they had to eat the Tide things and set yourself on fire. You'll be like, who the fuck that dumb to do this shit, to listen? But kids are so vulnerable to this, especially motherfuckers who not hood. You know what I'm saying? It's like so many, I can't explain it, man, but so many people follow these type of followings, bro. It'd be millions of these kids doing whatever these people say. And that's how it is with this rap shit, dog. It's like they gonna follow this shit no matter how bad the ending is. No matter how this bitch caught hepatitis at the mouth and died from the shit, somebody still will do it anyway. I don't understand it. Like no matter how you see that this violating people murals and dissing rappers, getting into these beefs, it all ends in death. Favorite rapper Dolph gone. Y'all motherfuckers looking at it like it's entertainment. But somebody is crying from this shit. But just like somebody crying from this shit, somebody else benefiting from it. So I guess it's always gonna win. But the thing is, dog, I'm tired of it being us. It's time for us to watch somebody now. Like for real, man. Like, it's like, dog, we can make. You know how much money we can make off coming together? Do you know how much money we can make if we stop this bullshit and actually come together, my dog? Do you know how the world will hate us at that point? Do you know how powerful we could be? Let's try it and see. At least let's try it and see is all I'm saying. Because I'm just tired of this shit being us, man. It's just like they putting these kids on here, bro. This boy killed himself. He killed himself. He killed his motherfucking self. I never understand it. Like Charles White said it the best. This young man literally tried his best to kill himself. He wanted this shit to happen. He begged for this shit. You talking all this shit. It ain't like you think they playing. They done had multiple attempts on your life, and you fuck around and get high and get caught slipping. So all that switch shit, all that I got a shit with 100-round drums on it. All that shit didn't mean nothing. He ain't fired one motherfucking shot. And that's how most of these wannabe tough niggas go out, my dog. I don't think he was no real stepper. I just don't think that. Now, I done been wrong before and heard some stories about some other guys. I just think he was a fool on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I just think he was a fool on the internet. And the only thing saving Charleston White from this type of activity, this type of shit happening to him, he's an older motherfucker. They don't take him serious. But if he was a young motherfucker doing and saying the things that he'd have been had this same outcome. He don't know how to move no different. He ain't none of that shit he doing. He just an old nigga. People looking at him as a joke, something funny to laugh at. But the shit that he doing sometimes is the same way. It's ignorant, boy. You too old to put that type of shit out here. Now you want, like, once again, one moment you talking good, powerful shit. The next minute, you just like Rick Ross. 1 minute you talking all this good shit, and then the second you talking some arrogant hoe shit. Or you out here doing dumb shit, going to Canada, letting a motherfucker punch you in the fucking face and all this shit when you knew that you couldn't win that fight. You out there being disrespectful. This disrespectful culture, man, and it's I mean, look how many of us dying, bro. Look how many of us dying, dog. And it's look all fun and games until that shit hit your household, my nigga. I just lost my cousin, bro. And there is nothing funny about this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing funny about this shit. To watch this young man just crash out and just say, fuck it, come kill me. It was sad to see that, man. But y'all look at it as entertainment. And to watch this young nigga now to keep taunting this man like fuck him and teaching these other kids how to be disrespectful when his fate is sealed too. Either the feds gonna get him or somebody gonna kill him. But like I said, no matter how bad the end is, these kids ain't gonna look at that shit. They not gonna look at that shit and say, oh shit. They want that shit. They hope they get shot at. They want to get shot and live from it so they can get back on the internet and talk dumb shit. I got a little cousin like that now. I ain't gonna say no names who he is, but that's a little ignorant motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He's a little ignorant motherfucker. Can't tell him shit. You know, you want to follow and be like these motherfuckers, and I'm like, God damn, dog, get to some money, man. Like all this is for, and these motherfuckers be homeless ass bums though. The thing is that these little rappers, they make a few dollars and they make themselves look way richer than what they are, my dog. And so these kids look at them like they somebody. They not even nowhere near the Drakes and the Rick Rosses. They nowhere near this shit. These motherfuckers ain't nowhere near a fucking millionaire. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers doing $10,000 shows, which is good money, but you got 1,000 motherfuckers. Look at your overhead. And look, and it's not gonna last long. The thing is, it's not gonna last long. You're not even gonna live to see. But then I look at it too, like if they weren't doing what they was doing, they wouldn't even have this fame, and that's where it go fucked up at. The whole point I'm saying about this YouTube shit, they letting it go. The thing is, if these boys wasn't talking about the dead shit, I don't think that he could have made it to the status that he got. And that's why I say this shit is a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't have got this gift without the curse. I always say this. You wouldn't have got this YouTube shit if they knew the curse went with you. You know what I'm saying? There was no way they was gonna start paying niggas to be on YouTube if they couldn't promote this bullshit through it. They know they can just, it's genocide for us, man. But if we change this shit, I'm telling you, there's other ways to make millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? All our content, every content creator I know that's black, all they have on their podcasters is these old gangsters telling all violent stories. You got niggas who done had 100 years, 2 life sentences out still bragging on what they did when they was younger. And then to fuck around and say, I ain't bragging on this. You are. You talking about how much of a stepper you are, how much you doing this and you did this, and you telling stories on how you actually killed people on the open internet. But yet I can't say nothing about uh, homosexuality. I can't say nothing about um, whatever the fuck I want to say. But you can say that type of shit. This is fucked up, man. And like I say, I'm trying to push peace and positivity, my dog. But at the same time, I'm a realist. So I'm trying to push unnecessary death. I know it's gonna always be some shit when you're dealing with the streets, but keep the streets in the streets. And it's no, before it was a purpose. Okay, you had niggas was out here trying to get money and this and this and this. It was fucked up, but you got to understand that. All right, it's something. At least it was a purpose. At least you can say, hey, I was out here trying to do this, this, and this to live. Now I'm not understanding how do you got these young kids with nothing, not a place to live, homeless bums, but these motherfuckers will have $10,000, actually $100,000 worth of guns. Because if you go try to buy a fully automatic AK-47 or a fully automatic AR-15 right now, that gun will cost you $50,000, $70,000 to be real from a gun store. If you think I'm bullshitting, look it up. So how are all these kids? How every night I'm hearing fully automatic gunfire go off, and it ain't just from a Glock switch. These are 308s and shit going off. So how do these kids not have a place to stay? Don't know education, no nothing, no jobs out here for them that's paying decent, no guidance, no nothing. But they got guns, they got lean, and they got these fentanyl. They got that shit plentiful. I just don't understand it. And this YouTube shit, these and all these platforms are letting this shit go. Because for the life of me, like I said once again, I cannot understand how every fucking channel I click through on YouTube, all I'm seeing is Julio, foolio, the nigga he beefing with, rapping a young Ace and whatever his name is. He rapping about them. They told the whole story and this and this and this, and they letting that shit play. It's crazy, man. But I ain't gonna be the dead dog. Like I said, I'm Trap Talk Blue. I'm out. Y'all like this, hit that like, subscribe, and make sure you share it. I'm back, my baby.